was looking in my folder
Hmm.
and I have like about six openings that we already paid for. We're
Right.
on.
Oh,
Hi everybody, how are you today?
what's up, everybody?
Before we get started, we got a little new addition we got to add to the show. It's a disclaimer. It says all information in this video is for news reporting, commentary, and educational purposes only. The content is based on publicly available information, court records, and media records. Everyone is considered innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Viewer discretion is advised.
Amen. Yeah,
Sorry.
all that.
Amen.
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, we've got an interesting story today. Now, let me put it up here. This is a open case. This just happened recently. All this stuff is going on right now. There's a woman, let me put her picture on the screen. She's an Amish woman. Now, I know a lot of you guys watch from England. Amish, would you say it was a religion?
I,
No. It's
I
like
think it is.
no, no, no. It's a you think it is?
Well, I mean, only reason I say that because they act like they praying to somebody and following these rules under somebody. I don't know. I I just know of them as being people that's living out in the wilderness, like outside the main cities and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's
true.
religion because they got all these rules.
Right.
And
It's a very strict community. They are not allowed to drive cars. They actually uh, go down the street in a horse and buggy. They are always off in rural areas. So Perry was right about that. So here's the woman on the screen. Her name is Ruth Miller. She's an Amish woman. She also unalived her husband. Well, she's being charged with unaliving her 4-year-old son.
uh,
Okay. And she's claiming insanity. She's claiming insanity and that something was wrong with her. But everyone's saying nothing's wrong with her. She's just that kind of person. And they don't even believe that the husband unalived himself. This is a very fresh, open investigation. And I think they even had like they had a hearing yesterday to determine if the case was going to go through. Of course, it's going to go through. She's claiming insanity. Now, the reason why this footage is so important that we're going to show you the body cam is do you think she is acting? Oh, it sounds terrible. You know, some people do. People lie about a lot of stuff, and especially about unaliving your child,
right.
4 years old. They said that she put him in the lake, and a lack of oxygen is what took his life. That is crazy. Let me go over this really quick to make sure I got everything that I'm supposed to tell you. It says 40-year-old Amish woman from Millsburg, Holmes County, Ohio. I hear there's a big Amish community in Ohio. And also, too, you guys, I'm trying to squeeze it all in. If you're Amish, they don't have electricity in their houses. They're not supposed to have cell phones, but you know, I've been watching those documentaries on TLC. I don't know if they sneak these cell phones in. Very, very, very. They have to wear these weird clothes. Sorry if you're Amish, but these clothes are handmade. Looks kind of like a tablecloth. No offense to anyone living there. I just got to tell how it is. And the Amish are like most people who don't know about their religion and their culture, weird. They're weird. There's a lot of rumors out there of strange stuff that they do. Now, rumors, I don't know if they do this before, but I hear that the men make out with animals. Have you heard that? I'm not making that up.
No, no, no. I mean, I never heard that part, but I thought the men can just, run through the farms and get busy with whoever he feel like it. I-
Let me keep going. It says on the weekend of August 23rd. So this is just a couple of weeks ago. Uh, her husband, Marcus, 45 years old, believed they were acting on divine command from God. So they're saying that God told him to do this. This is what she's saying. This is what her side of the story is. People don't believe her. They also say that at 1 a.m. on that same day, both of the parents jumped into the lake from a dock as part of a supposed faith test. Marcus later went back alone and unalived himself. This is what she's saying. He was found, I don't want to say, he was found in the water there. A day later, they said that morning she placed her 4-year-old, his name is Vincent, Vincen, on a golf cart, brought him to the dock, and then, put him under, and reportedly she then drove the golf cart to the lake where her 3 older children, a 15-year-old, an 18-year-old, and an 18-year-old sons. So it's one daughter and 2 twin sons, put them in the lake, and they managed to escape unharmed. So that's enough I think you guys need to know before we watch this. You're really looking for, so the Amish community is upset. They said things like this make them look bad and people judge them. They said that they don't think that she did this as a call from God, okay, and that she's just a woman that unalived her family. They don't believe that the husband jumped in the lake and did it himself. They feel like she's doing all of this. Now, she's 40 years old. She looks very, very old for 40. And she's not as innocent, as she looked. Perry, you want to say anything before we get started?
Say this, though. Because somebody in the comments said we very uninformed about the Amish people. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't know what happened in your bedroom either. I mean, if I'm not in the community, I don't know what's going on there. So now, just to say this, the person said they're Christians. The reason why I'm guessing and think it's based off religion, because they be having some kind of some minister or whatever, somebody that they follow on these farms and stuff.
Yeah, and he will shun you. I think he's the leader of the church. Like that. They will shun you if you get caught not living according to their rules. Like, all I know is what I see on TV. I don't think I ever met or even seen an Amish person. Perry, you have, your friend's Amish.
No, he's not. But he lives in Pennsylvania, and it's a whole bunch. He be showing me videos while he's out driving these horse and buggies and stuff like that.
So let's take a look at this. And I don't want to offend anybody. I don't know anything about the Amish community. I just hear, the rumors and a lot of crazy stuff about their men. I hear a lot of crazy stuff about their men, and a lot of them have to sneak and drink and all this stuff. Because I've been watching TLC. Okay, what's it called? Breaking Amish. I don't need it.
They're Christians, and they have a bishop. I knew it
was
a power, on these farms or whatever you want to call them, and they just make these rules. And it sounds like these bishops are just like some of these pastors out there that's getting freaky with the,
Anyway, so let's watch the body cam. Look to see if you think she's faking. This is the basis of the case. She's faking. She's lying. She did what she did for other reasons, and there's no God in her head telling her this. They're very offended. The Amish is very offended, and they should be. We would be offended too if somebody, start throwing out stereotypes.
Right.
But I'm sorry, that's all I know about them. So let's look to see if she's faking. Can you hear?
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
I threw him in the lake and I gave him to God. And people are going to tell me I am crazy.
Can you guys hear this?
It's sort of low on my end.
Yeah. Let me see if I can redo this. Give me a second, guys. Very, very low. When he came up, he didn't say anything. She automatically said, I gave him to God. That's what she said. Let me see if
Yeah.
I can re-download this because that's too low and I can't hear a word she's saying.
And she's like
Um,
whispering too, so
and
you
it's
definitely
so
understand.
say
Hmm? Say what?
it's so rude to say that she's faking, but that's
Well,
what they're saying. It's
yeah.
very, very.
The crazy part, I don't think she faking it. I mean, something definitely got to be wrong with
Perry, I don't even pretend to play like I'm a psychiatrist. I don't know.
They just
People do
walk
some
up.
heinous things sometimes.
They say, "What happened to your child?" I gave him to God. What? I mean, like,
I'm gonna turn this
where is he
all
at
the
now? Oh no, this is crazy. And
I
I
mean, but
understand why the
you
Amish
can
people
still
get
be
upset. Like some people
Perry.
take things to different
Just
levels.
kind of wheeling in and remember, you wouldn't want somebody talking bad about black people.
No, I'm saying that's true. I'm just saying, like, in every community, you got a nut job, right? And in the black community, you got the ones that go out there and do some outrageous, stupid stuff that make the community look bad. And it's the same because
Mhm,
they like some people take
mhm.
this religion or whatever it is to a different level, and it makes people look at that whole community as being psychos or whatnot. You know?
Yeah. And not only can we not hear, we're fading in and out. Let me come back in, okay?
Okay, yeah. But I mean, that's what I think. And I get the Amish people. It's like, hey, you practicing this religion, this is what you believe in. Then you get somebody that go over the cuckoo nest and do something, and then now everybody's looking at your religion as being freakish or something outrageous. So now I get it because every community get it. Somebody in your community do something stupid, and people like I think Aphrodite said stereotype everybody else, and it's crazy. But as far as this getting into it from the beginning, she could be faking, but I think something is mentally wrong. She's calm. Hey, where you been? I just came off the dock. Where the baby at? I gave him to God. And then what did God do with him? Like it's other questions. Like nobody does that. And then the husband mysteriously disappears. I guess they had some kind of spiritual cleaning in the thing in the water. Her and the husband, they both got out. He went back. Things wasn't so successful. Then she got the twins and the daughter. That's the part I'm just saying. Like this is a lot, and I don't see besides a mental problem what else she would get out of it. You know, I don't see nothing else that she would get. Just, I mean, like, is it a life insurance policy? What? I mean, what would be her motivations besides being a little unstable? And not to criticize the mentally ill. I'm just saying, it has to be a problem somewhere. It had to be a reason. Somebody said, oh, LeVar says, I work with the Amish on a few remodeling jobs I've had, and they were the hardest working people I ever encountered. Yeah, no, I think it's a hell of a thing to do in today's society to just stay out there with no electronics, no electricity, and hell, maybe no running water. I don't know. Like to live that type of lifestyle today would be really hard. And they seem to be working pretty hard. I mean, shit. I mean, you get to grow your crops and everything else. That's hard work. I mean, that's what I'm thinking. But it's sort of out there, and hopefully Sherelle will be back in a little bit. She might be having computer problems, but um, it's a weird kind of story because just come out the blue. This Amish woman goes to the lake, and now either the husband and the 4-year-old is now gone. Then she's tried to drive the other ones out into the lake. They survive. And this happened about 2 weeks ago. All this happened about 2 weeks ago. And, mental health is real. I mean, because there's no way in my mind I could think that I don't know. I can't see what the motive would be to take out your whole family, Aphrodite said she don't like it because I don't like them because some of them run puppy mills. They sell dogs for big money, huh?
Sorry it took me so long. Remember my screen went white
Right.
before we came on? It's doing that again.
You might need more RAM or something, like your
I
memory.
need a whole new computer. I'm going to get that
Yeah.
this weekend. But anyway, what were you talking about before I came on? Because it's
Oh no,
still
I
at
was just talking about this whole situation. Just saying, like, I understand how the community feel because somebody take your, like look at this one individual and judge the whole community.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's my ignorance. I don't know nothing about the Amish. I'm just keeping it real.
What
I'm
did you
just saying,
say?
it's-
What did you say that was so ignorant? What did you say?
Oh, nothing. I'm just saying that they live out in the wilderness. Like, I mean, but people, the crazy part, you got Americans choose to be homeless, to live with no power. Look, I don't talk to a lot of homeless people, and some of them choose it. I was like, hey, this one guy I talked to, father was rich. He said
You
his
mean
father was rich.
in Island Club?
Yes, and he said no, he just rather live off the land. And it was
Your friend was very strange.
yeah, he went, yeah. But
All right, we're waiting for this. We are stuck at 80%. It shouldn't be too much longer. In the meantime, this is very important to know. When she put the whole golf cart in the water, so when the kids went down, they had to swim to safety, but they said it was really dark and almost like they had to hide the fact that they were still alive. They did not go back inside where she was. So the whole thing is weird. We hear of a lot of men offing their family sometimes. It's rare that you hear of a woman. I don't know, in my head, here I am prejudging again. I feel like women don't do this type of thing. I don't know, but let's hurry.
No.
It needs to hurry up.
They got an episode on one of those crime channels or something. Wives with knives. Women do it too. I just think that you think a mother shouldn't do it, but
I
nobody should do it.
haven't really heard of women. I don't think. Have you guys in the chat heard of a woman taking out the whole family? And we do a lot of,
There's some weird women out there, Sherelle.
Child,
They'll
I don't know
almost
what's
do anything for $1. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just all men. It's unstable people in both sexes out there. You know what I'm saying?
But the most horrible thing is this child is 4.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't even started. He doesn't even go to school yet. He's 4. So do you guys remember there was a girl named Andrea Yates? And she had children. Do you guys remember this? And she put them in the bathtub one at a time. I'll never forget it. And the husband forgave her. She's in prison now. She's still in prison. But this needs to hurry up. I'm sorry, guys. Listen, I live in Vegas. Our signals are very, very weak. They're getting worse, I feel like. People should be moving out of Vegas soon, especially since there's no tourism here anymore. And we're sitting on hard times in Vegas. Maybe people start moving. That's what I'm thinking.
Like, I mean, to answer your question about do women do it, Makala
Is that
said,
Michaela?
Yeah, and
Hi,
she said a lot of women have. I'm just saying, like, But now when this happened, when a woman does it and a man does it, it's something mentally wrong somewhere. I seriously
Well,
think.
also too, I might offend people by saying this. I don't mean to offend you, but very religious people that are supposed to do whatever the bishop tells you, and you kind of lose sense of, like, you believe in your bishop so much that I don't want to say you lose sense of your own decision making, but I just found that people that are in cults or very, very strict religions,
I think what you trying to
what am I
say.
trying to say?
Look,
It's a pressure on you. It's a
and
pressure on you.
right. It's almost like some people get too deep into these religions or whatever they're into that they give someone else all the thinking power and have somebody else guide them. Like,
I
and
don't know if that's true or not.
Baptist churches, any kind of churches. I'm just saying, really, it's just my opinion. Some people can get too deep into it to where I got to get my pastor's permission. Pastor says don't do that.
Harry.
No,
No,
I'm
what
just
I'm
keeping it real, huh? I'm just no.
Harry. Oh my gosh.
Is it not true?
No, I think it's a pressure put on them that is not expected of a person that's not religious, and they have such a strict rule list of things that they can't do. It makes you feel, I don't know, like a pressure. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, Aphrodite said you get brainwashed, and in a sense, I'm just saying that can be in religion, just in a personal relationship. If you came home and what should I do, Perry? What should I say, Perry? And I start dictating what you should do, and then you living up and you believing that I'm some kind of superpower. I mean, some people can just fall into that rut. I'm thinking.
You're describing that the bishop thinks for them, and that's not what I'm trying to say. They don't want to disappoint. You know what I mean? They don't want to disappoint. Right. They it's a stress that, and I probably did learn this when I was doing the Mary Cosby case, because I started talking to a lot of them, remember? Mm-hmm. And it's like an added pressure. I don't know how to explain it. Put on you by the church. I don't know.
Well, no, it's a lot of pressure put on because it's things that you feel like to be accepted, you have to do these things, right? Is it something like that?
Not even accepted. It's expected of you. It's expected that you do this and you do that, and it's right. I don't know. It's very. I'm very. What's the word to use? Sensitive to people that are in really, really strict religions like this, or misinterpret the word that the religion's supposed to be. Does that make sense?
Right.
I don't know. It's stuck on, I'm at 96%. If this doesn't hurry up, because it's so sad. Anyway, so they're saying that, yeah, they might have that in their culture, okay? But the Amish are coming out saying, no, she's lying. That's a bad situation to be in. It's just a bad situation. And I am stuck now on 98 should be soon.
So SW says this, and that's why they are asking for someone else to think for them, because they can't make up their own mind. Like, I really don't know what it is, Sherelle. I'm just telling you this. And this is my philosophy of it, right? And I just got experience with my family and all this. Sometimes people can go to these religious places for a purpose. They go there for guidance and stuff. And then they get too deep. And then the person that's supposed to be doing the guiding, the tour guide, the pastor, or whatever he's supposed to be, start to take control of your mind.
You're describing a cult.
No, well,
I don't think the Amish are in a cult.
Typically, we'll say a cult if it's not a real big organization. If there's a family here, they're there. But I guess at the end of the day, going to churches and stuff that you got a false prophet that's up there just giving you all this. I'm just saying in my opinion, Sherelle, that if you let somebody get too deep in your mind to have you give tithes, do this, and you basically become sort of like their slaves in a little bit.
No, Perry. Listen, from the doing Mary's thing, it's been a couple years now. These people are good people. They believe in what they're doing. Let me see if I can get this to work now.
I'm not saying they're not, Sherelle. Like, see, somebody said you hit it on the nail on the head, Perry. Like the nail on the head, Perry. You know what? The whole thing is this. I don't know what it is, but I'm saying whether it's a church or not, this is where we get confused when we say a cult. It's like, oh, this is a made up religion, this, and that. But I mean, it can happen to anybody if you don't have a strong mind.
Well, let's look at the footage. I hope we can hear it this time. We're looking to see if she's telling the truth. Is she really insane? Or is she just trying to get out of what she just did? It's a horrible thing. So, but let's take a look.
I gave him to God.
You gave him to God.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
I threw him in the lake and I gave him to God. And people are going to tell me I am crazy, but he is real. And he loves you. He really does love you. He loves you. And I doubted him. I doubted him so many times. But I am to tell you, he is coming soon. He is coming very soon. Prepare your hearts. The end is close. And I'm for sure supposed to tell you that he does love you. Okay?
Ma'am, can you explain to me what happened? Who did you throw in the water?
I gave my son to God.
Your son?
Yes.
Where's your husband?
He went for a walk this morning.
And you haven't seen him
He
since?
didn't ever come back. And we went to the boat and his clothes were there. And God told me.
And don't forget, at this point, she knows that her husband is no longer with us. She knows this. Let's keep going.
He's in the lake and a fish swallowed him. And you're actually supposed to go look for him in the bottom of the lake. And you will find the fish. And you will find my husband. And then you will believe. But ye of your little faith that did not believe before seeing.
Okay.
So send people down to the bottom of the lake looking for a fish that has my husband.
How old's your son that's in the lake?
4. He's sweet. I love him. I gave him to God.
Okay. 7/9/40 Central.
You know, Sherelle, for real, if this wasn't real life, and I might be sick, but it'd be funny if it wasn't real. He went for a walk this morning. Well, where's he at? Well, I went to the boat. His clothes was gone. And if you're looking for him, you need to go at the bottom of the lake. He's inside of a fish. Come on, what the hell? Like,
so you're saying you don't believe her?
No, she's mentally ill.
You think?
Yeah. Because if she was just trying to, she's like, well, he went for a walk. He said he was going fishing or whatever. I just haven't seen him. When she started talking about, you need to, it's almost remind me of, I can't think of that movie. But anyway, who makes that up? Like,
Terry, let us finish watching it and then we'll talk about it at the end.
All right.
Thank you.
Should I hit it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're out with the mother. She is advising that she threw her 4-year-old son in the lake to give him to God. stay firm.
But I wouldn't have believed today. So do you believe?
Awesome.
Okay. They are there. On the side. Please. My husband and I both doubted him, and pain came back to me.
I need to know where your husband's at.
He's at the bottom of the lake in a fish.
He's in a fish.
Yes.
There's no fish large enough on an Atwood to swallow your husband.
He's at the bottom of the lake in a fish.
Okay.
I thought your husband went for a walk.
Yeah, and then we came to the boat, and his clothes were laying on the boat.
Okay.
Tan
You-
pants and cream shirt and flip-flops.
Do you have a cell phone?
It's in the camper.
It's in the camper. Where's your camper at?
I think it's,
Area 3?
I think so. Yeah. It's like a tannish camper.
It's a tannish camper. You don't know what lot number it is?
No.
'Cause we really need to verify your husband's still with us.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Well, he's actually just go out in the bottom of the lake.
Well, I can't go in the bottom of the lake. So
Do
if I,
you
we
have
need,
scuba divers?
yeah, we're gonna have to call divers in to go to the
Okay.
bottom of the lake.
Please do.
And you're saying
Get the best ones there are, because this
So-
is a miracle from God. And you will see. You will see.
you're saying your 4-year-old son's down there too?
He's with God.
Where's his body at?
I don't
Where
know.
did you throw him in the water at?
Off of the dock at the causeway.
Where the bike was today?
Where the boat was?
Yeah, where the boat is. I know.
No,
When there's supposed to be ones coming out there?
I think there was one.
Does anybody have a glass of water?
We can get you water.
Please.
Let's,
Thank you.
we're right now we're gonna walk up to the squad, okay? That's what
Okay.
we're going to do. We're gonna put you in the back of the squad.
You will find my husband.
Okay, but you're gonna sit down in the back of the squad for us, okay?
Can I actually just sit with my children? Yeah. And have water?
Yeah, we can bring your children over.
I would love a glass of water.
Let's go up in this squad over
Well,
here.
my children out here.
We'll bring them over
Bring
in
'em
a
over.
minute. Let me go check you out. Yeah, we're gonna get it. Kyle went to go get you one.
You guys send the dive team over that way then?
Yeah, we're gonna have.
They're supposed to bring one in over
Which dock is that so I can tell my
That's
dispatch?
cluster dock, the center cluster dock.
Center
Or,
cluster.
On the causeway. Causeway center cluster dock.
Causeway Center Cluster Dock. 7940 Central. You said it's the Causeway Center Dock, right?
Causeway center.
Causeway Center Dock. 7940 Central. The mother is advising that her boat is located if you just want to log at the Causeway Center Dock, and that's where she threw the child in the water. She's also now saying that the husband's in the water. If you just want to log that and notify the dive team, the Rangers are heading over that way right now.
Really quick, if she is mentally insane, how come everyone ended up in the water but her? Food for thought. Let's.
Huh?
I just said food for thought.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go somewhere where it's not too hard on my knee.
So your knee won't hurt you. Please trust me.
Okay.
It won't hurt you.
Okay.
It won't hurt you. You're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. God, please show this woman that it is true. But I'm telling you, people are doubting. It is getting harder for me to stay strong. Please show her that it is true what I'm telling you. That there is a fish in the bottom of the lake. Please, You're taking me to sit with my children under the tree that you have created. Please, Lord.
And it's
You guys just want to bring her over to that one?
Yeah, we'll take
Okay. So we can be closer to the rest of everybody else.
Parents, have a seat right here. We'll go get your children as soon as they're done.
No, I want to go with them.
Right here.
What are the kids saying now?
I don't know if they've asked them if there's a little brother and dad or not. I don't know if they have.
Okay.
That's it. At this point.
The miracles are true. And these two we doubted too, but they are true. They are. It's amazing. I can't tell you enough. Do you remember when Jesus was on the cross?
Yeah.
So she's talking to the children right now. That's why it's blurred out. Those poor kids.
yeah.
Oh my God.
And he put his arms out and he said, "Forgive them, for they know not
Yeah,
what
you
they
told me
do."
that already.
Yes. They didn't know. They didn't know.
Yeah. All right.
You are to trust. It's all about trust. It's hard because he does things in mysterious ways. And it's hard because we want to just believe our earthly ways. It is hard. Is part of you happy? And is part of you happy? Yes, part of you.
Go ahead. That's clear.
And that's all the body footage that they released. Very interesting. What are your thoughts, Barry? Very
Well,
interesting.
Huh? Yeah, no, I mean, something definitely wrong. Like, it's definitely a mental issue.
You do? You think so?
Yeah, and Makala said that she said if you listen to the story that she's telling the story in the Bible about Jonah and the whale, and she is exciting certain scriptures. Sometimes
Right.
people that are very religious go off the deep end mentally and confusing what our faith shows us and what actions they take. And it's almost a deep brainwash of some sort. Like, it's something like that, because when you say, well, why didn't she do herself? In her mind, she is so deep. She could have, well, I'm just guessing, feel like she's doing what she's copying the Bible, like doing something in good faith. When she come back and say, I gave my son to God. This is weird things. You know what I'm saying? And then I guess the whale thing with Michaela was talking about, that's what she's talking about, the fish. Now, did the husband jump out there for some kind of spiritual cleansing in the water and just couldn't make it? Or did she do something? That part we don't know, but the trial will be going soon. It shouldn't
Yeah.
last no more than 3 days.
Well, yeah, you're
Or a
probably
day.
right. I
You
just
know,
all that information. For some reason, I feel really. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I feel kind of bad for her because somebody in the chat said it looks like she's in some kind of psychosis state. I agree with that. And when you're in a psychosis state, I'm asking if anybody in the chat knows, do you come out of it eventually and realize what I've done? It seems like she loves her children, the ones that are left. She went over there and she was just going through this mantra again. It's kind of sad. The whole thing is sad. Now, does it make all Amish people look bad? Because that's what they're worried about.
No, I mean, for real, no, it don't. Not to me. It's just this one individual that got in too deep and had some kind of mental problem.
The husband too? Do you
Well, I
think he
don't
took out
know.
the
I mean,
husband?
because we ain't went to court now. She just said he went for a walk and she went back to the boat. She seen his clothes. She admitted to giving the 4-year-old to God. She didn't never admit that part. We don't know what happened to the father. We probably won't know until we, go to trial.
Someone says, yes, you will come out of the psychosis and she will be devastated. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. This is a weird one, y'all. This is probably the weirdest one we've shown so far. The police did a really good job. Someone else said in the chat, why are they being so nice to her? Maybe because it has something to do with children and you could tell something's wrong with her.
Yeah.
Come out when the drugs wear off. Oh my God. That could be true too. Like, I'm glad I'm not a cop. She could be under the influence of something. Like, child, what are you doing? But even if she's under the influence of something, my worry for her is when you come out, you can't do that. And then you still got to pay the price for what you did. And look at what you're doing to your children, the ones that are still with us, and the one that never even got a chance to live. I don't even think you talk that well at the age of 4.
Yeah. Well, I don't think that she was under any kind of pharmaceuticals or anything like that. I think it's all mental. And she's
Yeah.
mentally ill, right? And I think the reason why the cops really couldn't do anything at that time, I know most people say, I watch a lot of cop shows too. If that was somebody else, they'd have been back of that police car. They really didn't have any evidence that anybody was missing at that point. It's not like they found the bodies and then they got her. It could be some
Do
lady.
you think she called the cops on herself? I'm just
No.
wondering how they have. Now I'm gonna need to try to
Yeah,
find
that I don't know. I mean, because technically she's sounding like she's too deep into the religion. She shouldn't have no cell phone. But I don't know. Like, it's weird.
It's no excuse. It's no.
Oh, no. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. It's never an excuse. I'm just saying. I think she was mentally ill, did something, and she got to pay the price. She might need to be in a straitjacket or something, and definitely away from people. Huh?
No, go ahead.
No,
LeVar says, if those were black folks, I don't think they would have been so nice. If some black woman would have said, I gave my kid to the Lord, they would have had her in shackles. They were awfully nice to her, except for one cop. The one, he's got the little belly and his hair is short like a buzz cut. He wasn't playing with her, but he came up later and he was like, no, where is your husband at? But the rest of them, and don't forget, she's 40 years old. They were treating her like a senior citizen.
Yes, SW. The boy, the 4-year-old was unalive.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is going to be interesting, very interesting. Maybe we'll cover the case. I don't know when it goes to court. Micah says, I have to send you guys one that happened a long time ago in Utah, where a family was pushed off the top of one of the highest hotels and told that they were going to be, oh Lord, be with God. And one of the children survived. You've got to. And my uncle filmed it. He works for the news. Oh, okay. And it was on the same religious type of situation as well. It seems like a lot of y'all are familiar. Yes, she is 40 years old. Familiar with cults or people. Do we have that a lot here in the United States? It's a big sector, like if you live in Utah, I'll never forget, what's his name? Warren Jessup. Also, this lady, people just do mean things to their loved ones. And I'm thinking about this case in Utah. This lady had a YouTube channel called 8 passengers, and I just cannot remember her name, but she just treated her children really bad. And that's, that's a soft spot for me, a soft spot. Anyway, Perry, did you have anything else to say?
Oh no, I mean, basically that's about it with that whole story. But it's interesting because I still don't know what happened to the husband.
Well,
And
in court.
I think it's a case of this woman being mentally ill. And you can take a person mentally ill into any kind of church or community. They gonna
But
do
Perry, does that mean she shouldn't do time? If you think
no, I didn't say that.
no, I'm just asking
Yeah.
because that
Oh
will
yeah,
be
no.
her
I mean, at
sentence.
that point, she need to be locked away in a straitjacket.
Put in a mental home, right? Not
Yeah,
a
away
jail.
from people where she can't repeat it because obviously something's wrong. Well, when a person's taking out their own family for no good reason, and then she's saying that she's doing it for the higher power.
LeVar. Anyway, you guys, LeVar says she said the husband was inside the fish. Remember,
she
Perry?
did.
She said that. The whole thing
No,
was crazy. The whole thing was crazy.
I'm just trying to tell you, if this wasn't real life, it'd be a funny comic skit. It's just ridiculous what she's saying. Well, it's almost like Sling Blade when he did what he did.
Perry.
Everybody dial 911. I just crazy.
Anyway, I showed you that one because it's recent, and she will be back in court in a couple days. I'll take a poll to see if you guys want to watch it live. I don't know. Some people like to watch cases live. Also, we'll be back in a couple hours talking about who, the Braxtons. Okay, this time Trina, step up to the plate. We got to talk about Trina Braxton when we come back. Thank you guys for watching these things. They're kind of interesting. I really like them. Perry, they're your stories. You're gonna keep doing them?
Yeah. I mean, for me, why waste my time with the other stuff? This is what's really happening. And if you ain't careful, you might be at the bottom of the lake.
That is not funny, sir.
Okay, my bad.
All right, we'll see you guys in a couple hours talking about Toni Braxton. Thank you for watching. Let me know your comments in the comment section. RIP to the 4-year-old. That's just terrible.
Yeah,
Love you guys.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.